What is up, YouTube? I just want to say good morning to each and every one of you. It's a beautiful day out here on the St. John's. I'm doing a little bit of duck scouting this morning. Figured I would change the videos up a little bit. I don't only do fishing, I also do a little bit of hunting too, and so this is kind of my duck hunting scouting video. I'll also show you what I look for in particular over here on the St. John's. So if you're excited for a kind of informative / fun video, I hope you're excited, because I am too. Alright, let's get to work, guys. See ya.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so normally when I'm out duck hunting, I kind of want to look for spots like this, where the water is kind of below my waist, kind of thigh high, and there's good cover. I can't see it from your angle right now, but there's a ton of thick cover behind you. But what I like to do is just find a big open area like this, maybe some grass, and throw my decoys out. And when I actually do a duck hunting video, I'll go more into depth on what I normally do with my kind of formation that I set my ducks in. So I typically just do the U shape. I'll do like a group. I'll group all my teal up right here, and then a group of mallards over here, just doing two different U shapes. And then maybe off to the other side, I'll do my jerk line. So, and then normally what I typically like to do is I like to hunt out of the boat. So I will set up a chair and sit in the boat, make sure the boat is all brushed in, you can barely see it. The success that I've had this year so far has been a little bit further south. I'm north of Lake Poinsett right now, but I normally go south of Lake Poinsett, and that's where I've had luck in early teal season, wood duck season. So, like I said, I want to look for just a big open area. The ducks here in Florida, for whatever reason, they like to be in a big open kind of pond. They don't really like the big Lake Poinsett. I think it gives them anxiety or something, but they like these big open ponds. Right now the water's up high. We're still, the St. John's is still dealing with the Hurricane Ian. So the water's probably up about 4 or 5 feet. So the places that I normally hunt, which is over here, when I hunt this area, it's all flooded. Still great cover, but it's just so high and so flooded. I tried to film that spot earlier, and the water was coming into the waders. So not a good spot, but this is what I like to do here. So try and get water about waist high. Sometimes you can get away with maybe going a little bit higher, but it's not as enjoyable as hunting in more shallow water. Teal typically like this grassy kind of marshy area, and then the wood ducks that I found are all south. I never find wood ducks here. I've shot a couple mallards here. Last year I shot a greenhead over on the south side of this pond right here. So yeah, this area is pretty good for teal and mallards and pintails. So this area is typically pretty good for the bigger duck species, and then typically better for bigger ducks. I'm going to kind of show you guys different areas throughout this video, so I hope you enjoy. We're going to move to another spot and we'll pick up on kind of other tips that I've found with hunting here on the St. John's. Alright guys, so this is kind of what I like when I'm doing kind of brushing the boat in, is this kind of thicker, taller sawgrass. That way I can kind of hide the boat a little bit more and I can move around a little bit more and not get flared or busted by the ducks as much. Just a little bit of forgiveness makes it easier on me. Yeah, just kind of tuck away into this deep stuff, kind of hide down. It's tall enough that they can't see me and I can kind of sit in my chair and be comfortable, but at the same time I can pop up and shoot the ducks if I have to, if I can. So it breaks up the eye line of these ducks, and yeah, keeps me concealed. And that's the biggest thing is with these ducks, they are so good, they have such great eyesight that they can see from a long ways away. I mean, you got to distract them with the decoys, and I always like to go with a bigger decoy spread than a smaller decoy spread, because again, it gets the attention off of me. They can't see me as easily. They're too focused on the ducks, or on my decoys I should say. So it just makes my life so much easier by having, oh, there goes a duck right there. Squirrel moment. So it just makes my life so much easier by having myself concealed real well, and all the decoys. You know, if you're ever having trouble with having ducks come in and flaring you, it's probably because you're not concealed very well, or your decoy spread isn't as presentable as it could be. I mean, there's been plenty of times where I have had groups of people all around me, and ducks have just come to me because I was concealed better than they were. My decoy spread was better than theirs was. You know, it's all about fooling the ducks. All right, so you want this tall grass because, hey, you might need to be more concealed than the guy over 50 yards that way who, yeah, he's concealed, but he has a bright blue chair. And I know water is blue, but how many palm fronds and plants do you know that are bright blue? So you just got to take these things into consideration, because these ducks are smarter than you think. Yeah, you can fool them every once in a while, but if you want to be consistent with shooting ducks, then you have to be prepared. You have to go out and scout. You have to find a good place to conceal the boat or the kayak or yourself, because hey, you're out duck hunting. You're not out here to just bird watch, you know. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to waste my time just sitting on the blind and go, oh, there's a duck that went that way. I didn't get to shoot him because they can see me real well. I mean, you have to, I mean, you still have to have fun, but you want to take it kind of serious, all right? So, yeah, that concludes my little section on brushing the boat in. So, I'll see you guys later. Alright YouTube, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed filming it, so I hope we all just had fun. As you can tell, the water level is up substantially still. It's up maybe 4 or 5 extra feet, so doing some scouting was a little difficult today, but we managed. So I'm happy that y'all came along to watch this video, and I hope it was entertaining. I had a lot of fun filming it. But yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. So remember, if you ain't wet, you ain't hunting, and you ain't fishing in Florida. See you guys.